Hello students and my friends. In this video I am going to explain the most important rule related to the syntax. Yes, syntax का बहुत important rule है जो इस वीडियो में आज मैं आप लोगों को explain करने जा रहा हूँ। और syntax का rule हमें क्यों जानना चाहिए? If we want to learn English grammar perfectly, then we have to know the rules. We have to know all the rules of syntax. That's why this video is going to be very important video, because in this video we will learn an important rule of syntax. But before explaining this important rule, I want to define finite verb. Yes, what is a finite verb? Let's learn. Finite verb. The verbs which are used according to the number and person of their subjects are called finite verbs. The verbs which are used according to the number and person of their subjects are called finite verbs. Finite verbs depend on their subjects and they act according to their subjects. Finite verbs depend on their subjects and they act according to their subjects. A finite verb has 5 forms. For example, I help you. Here help is the first form. I helped you. Here helped is second form. I have already helped you. Here have helped. Have helped is third form of verb. I am helping you, and helping is the fourth form of verb. And that man helps you every day. That man helps you every day. Here helps is the fifth form of verb. So you can see that help first form, helped second form, helped third form, helping fourth form, helps fifth form. So here help is a finite verb, and this finite verb has 5 forms. So we can say that a finite verb has 5 forms. A finite verb has 5 forms. Remember this thing, okay? Now we are going to learn the rule related to the syntax. And what is the rule? The rule is n plus p plus n. N plus p plus n and verb. So what is the rule of n plus p plus n? N indicates noun, p indicates preposition, n indicates again noun. Here first n is the subject of the preposition and second n is the object of the preposition. Okay. So what does this rule say? The rule n plus p plus n says that verbs are used according to the number and person of those subjects which are used before the first preposition in a sentence. This is the rule which is defined by this rule n plus p plus n. N plus p plus n rules. N plus p plus n rule says that verbs are used according to the number and person of those subjects which are used before the first preposition in a sentence. Okay. Now for example, try to understand this rule with some examples. For example, the merit of these books. The merit of these books is well known. The merit of these books is well known. The causes of war are man's greed. The chair in the corner of this room, the chair in the corner of this room are very old. In these 3 examples, what we see? We see that in first example, take first example again, the merit of these books is well known. The merit of these books. The merit of these books. So first preposition in the sentence is of, and before this first preposition we see that noun is merit, or we can also say that merit is noun. Merit is noun. Merit is noun, and merit is singular. Merit is singular, that's why verb must also be singular, and that's why we have used singular verb is. Is used according to the subject marriage in first sentence, you can see, and in second sentence the causes of war are man's greed. The causes of war are man's greed. So here the first preposition is of, and before this first preposition the noun is causes, and this causes noun is plural. This causes is in plural form, that's why we have to use the verb in plural form. And what is the verb? Verb is are, and are is plural verb. Plural subject and plural verb. So you can see that verb is used according to the subject. And which subject? The subject which is used before the first preposition. This is merit. Merit is the subject which is used before the first preposition. Now look at this third example. In third example you can see that the chair in the corner of this room are very old. So you can see clearly that the first preposition used in the sentence is in. In is the first preposition in the sentence, and before this first preposition the noun is chair. The noun is chair, chair, chair. Chair is the noun, but this noun is in singular form. This noun is in singular form, and verb is plural. Verb is plural. It means it does not follow the rule of n plus p plus n. So we have to correct this sentence. In place of are, we have to use is. Why? Because the subject is singular, that's why we have to use singular verb. So our verb is. Okay. Now this sentence is correct. So we can say that the chair in the corner of this room is very old. The chair in the corner of this room is very old. This is the correct sentence. Okay. So you have learned that in a sentence, verb is used according to the first preposition, according to the subject. Verb is used according to the subject which is used before the first preposition in the sentence. Like first sentence, first preposition is of, and before of subject is merit, noun is merit. So verb is used according to this noun, merit. And in second sentence, first preposition is of, and before of the noun is causes. So verb is used according to this noun, causes. And in third sentence, the first preposition is in, and before in the noun is chair. So verb is used according to this noun, chair. Okay. Any doubt? If any doubt, then ask me by commenting me. Okay. So this is the rule, n plus p plus n, and this rule says that in a sentence, verb is used according to the subject which is used before the first preposition in the sentence. This is the rule of n plus p plus n. I think you have understood this rule perfectly. Remember, now sometimes we say that I don't want to learn such type of rules. I can understand the sentence by myself. I can understand the sentence with my mind. So remember, I want to give you advice. Remember one thing. The verb in a sentence always corresponds to what is being talked about. The verb in a sentence always corresponds to what is being talked about. एक सेंटेंस में वर्ब हमेशा उसके अकॉर्डिंग आती है जिसके बारे में बात की जा रही है. एक सेंटेंस में वर्ब हमेशा उसके अकॉर्डिंग आएगी जिसके बारे में बात की जा रही है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल से समझिए इसको गहराई से. जैसे द कलर ऑफ दीज लीव्स इज ग्रीन. तो इस सेंटेंस में आपसे कहा गया द कलर ऑफ दीज लीव्स इज ग्रीन. यहां बात किसकी हो रही है? लीव्स की बात हो रही है या लीव्स के कलर की बात हो रही है? तो सेंटेंस स्टेटमेंट में, सेंटेंस के अंदर आप देख रहे हो बात लीव्स की नहीं, लीव्स के कलर की हो रही है. और कलर सिंगुलर फॉर्म में है. कलर सिंगुलर फॉर्म में है तो वर्ब इज सिंगुलर फॉर्म में आई. ये बात आपको ध्यान रखना है. इसी टाइप से सेकंड सेंटेंस देखिए. सेकंड सेंटेंस है द परफॉर्मेंस ऑफ दीज स्टूडेंट्स is not good. The performance of these students is not good. So here we are talking about the performance. We are not talking about the students. तो यहाँ बात स्टूडेंट्स की नहीं हो रही, यहाँ बात स्टूडेंट्स के परफॉर्मेंस की हो रही है. परफॉर्मेंस की. अब परफॉर्मेंस सिंगुलर फॉर्म में है. परफॉर्मेंस इज इन सिंगुलर फॉर्म. दैट्स व्हाई वी हैव टू यूज वर्ब इन सिंगुलर फॉर्म. In next sentence देखिए the cost of these, I think something is missing. The cost of these books, यहाँ पे books जोड़ना पड़ेगा. Books. Okay, now sentence is complete. The cost of these books is not very high. The cost of these books is not very high. This is the sentence. The cost of these books is not very high. This is the sentence, and in this sentence we are not talking about books. We are not talking about books. We are talking about the cost of the books. We are talking about the cost. Cost. Yes, cost is in singular form. That's why we have to use verb in singular form. Here is also singular form. In next sentence, different plans made by the students of my class. Different plans made by the student of my class were really very good. So different plans. Here we are talking about plans. Plans के बारे में बात की जा रही है. सेंटेंस में plans के बारे में बात की जा रही है. And plans प्लूरल फॉर्म है तो प्लूरल वर्ब का यूज होगा. तो प्लूरल वर्ब वर का यूज हुआ. वर प्लूरल वर्ब है. वॉज का यूज करते तो वो सिंगुलर होता, बट यहाँ पे वॉज यूज नहीं होगा, वर का यूज होगा बिकॉज वर सिंगुलर नहीं है, प्लूरल वर्ब है. प्लूरल वर्ब है और जो सब्जेक्ट है जिसके बारे में सेंटेंस में बात की जा रही है प्लान्स, वो भी प्लूरल है. तो इसलिए हम एक देखते हैं कि सेंटेंस के अंदर बात किसके बारे में की जा रही है. जिसके बारे में बात की जा रही है उसको हम देखते हैं कि वो सिंगुलर फॉर्म में है या प्लूरल फॉर्म में है. अगर वो सिंगुलर फॉर्म में है तो सिंगुलर वर्ब का यूज़ करो, अगर वो प्लूरल फॉर्म में है तो प्लूरल वर्ब का यूज़ करो. इस तरीके से यूज़ करते हैं. तो अगर इस तरीके से आप सेंटेंस को समझना सीख गए, सेंटेंस के हर एक वर्ड को समझना सीख गए और उसका जो मीनिंग है, उसका जो ट्रांसलेशन है, उसका ट्रांसलेशन आपके माइंड में एकदम अच्छी तरीके से आता है, तो आप समझ सकते हो कि इस सेंटेंस में बात किसके बारे में की जा रही है और जिसके बारे में बात की जा रही है वो सिंगुलर है या प्लूरल है. अगर वो सिंगुलर है तो सिंगुलर वर्ब का यूज़ कीजिए, अगर वो प्लूरल है तो प्लूरल वर्ब का यूज़ कीजिए. जब आप ऐसा करेंगे तो आपको ये n+p+n के रूल की नीड नहीं होगी. आपके माइंड में आप तुरंत पता लगा लेंगे कि वर्ब सिंगुलर आएगी या प्लूरल आएगी. ठीक है, तो ये आपकी हेल्प के लिए मैंने सेंटेंसेस दिए थे. एक और एग्जांपल देखिए. द कलेक्शन ऑफ दीज बुक्स is very helpful for the poor. The collection of these books is very helpful for the poor. इन किताबों का कलेक्शन गरीबों के लिए बहुत ही ज़्यादा सहायक है, बहुत ही ज़्यादा हेल्पफुल है। तो यहाँ पे बात किसकी हो रही है? किताबों की या किताबों के कलेक्शन की। एक कलेक्टिव नाउन क्या होता है? सिंगुलर फॉर्म का रूप ले लेता है। तो यहाँ पे कलेक्शन की बात हो रही है। कलेक्शंस तो नहीं लिखा, कलेक्शन है। कलेक्शन यानी सिंगुलर फॉर्म में है। सिंगुलर फॉर्म में कलेक्शन की बात हो रही है, तो कलेक्शन के अकॉर्डिंग इज वर्ब का यूज हुआ। तो आई थिंक यू हैव अंडरस्टूड द रूल ऑफ n+p+n. I think you have understood this rule. So in my next video, I will explain some other important rule related to syntax. Don't forget to watch that video also. Thank you. Thank you very much for watching this video.